Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first down.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third.
Shotgun now for Murray. He completes this one to Mack. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
22, Derrick Henry, the ball.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Derrick Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Over the middle to Beckham.
Oh, down.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. Now Murray again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And what a sophomore season he had for the Cardinals. Pretty much swept every major quarterback award. including the Heisman Trophy, and we spend a lot of time talking about his legs. Formidable. He can run the ball like few others, but the key to everything for him is ability to be accurate from the pocket.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Texans first down.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Kareem Hunt.
The tackle made by Todd Davis. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Complete.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
21-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good for a Colt.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
To the 14-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Complete to
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again, Murray. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll set them back 5. From the gun, Jackson. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Texans nothing.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gain of 6. First down, Houston.
Play action. Now Jackson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The throw complete here to Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw again is Jackson. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line.
Complete.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
15. And the Texans first
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
A 38-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
14.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Xavier Rhodes on the cover.
To throw again. Murray. He finds an opening past the 40. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Odell Beckham. 75 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Texans 3.
Callaway, the return man. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
I'm coming after you. 49, check 49, check 49.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Tackle made at
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
24 is the mic.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Buying time to his left.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else?
Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Texans scoop it. There he goes left side. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Don't say nothing. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Jackson. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Texan.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Houston.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it.
To A.J. Green.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And Jackson throwing once more. Steps away to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
11 on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
On third down, Jackson. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
The score, Colts 21. Texans.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's now second down.
On second down, here's Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, Murray. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Being chased out left. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
A.J. Green.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking...
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And at the 11-yard line.
First down, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Odell Beckham. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Callaway, the return man. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Complete to
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 48.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Jackson's pass.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson will throw again. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First down, Houston.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Fellas, let's set a tone.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
He was taken
The
down.
last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
They'll run again with Hunt. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was
The 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd.
Now it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Hakeem Hicks. Kyler Murray.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Well, I like the chutzpah there, right? They decided to go ahead and fake it and try and pick up a first down. But how about how they executed defensively and smothered that one? I know back from my time frame, everyone has responsibilities, even rushing on a field goal attempt. You've got the tight end, you've got the wing back, you might have the guy out of the backfield. Boy, they executed that well. Really stuck to what they needed to do.
It wasn't just 11 guys trying to block it. They were ready. They got it done.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
The ball carrier
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. On play action, it's Murray. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Jimmy Graham.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
On second down, here's the option.
The 46-yard line.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
At the Texans' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32.
That's good for a Colts.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray completing it to the right side. Johnson.
Murray's pass.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And right side, Henry's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A 10-yard.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Murray. That's complete right around the 8. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. From the gun, Murray. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Odell Beckham with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the
throwing again on second down. Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Complete to 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, that one is caught by Hunt.
Jackson's pass. Complete.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
And it brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 9 yards that time.
9 yards. First down, Houston.
Now it's Jackson. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Complete.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
11 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Jackson on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Coverage on the play by Kyle.
Throwing again. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Jackson
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
To go.
Again, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Jefferson, 41 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Murray caught left side. It's Beckham.
Murray's pass.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. He gets it left side to Johnson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Green.
Jackson.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Texans on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
1st down, Texans.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
And Jackson throwing once more. On the slant, complete to Green.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And down inside the 15 he goes. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Derwin James.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That time a 9-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They go to Johnson again. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. 2nd and 11 now. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Returnable here for Callaway.
Tonight's final score, Colts 35, Texans 28.
focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. The secret destinations, all I want is see. Okay, my residence is 3 different words a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. And the foot in this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a break. Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that live their head and want to see you win. When you come up on that list, sometimes you need a fool.
2, 1.
For the city like the championship. Champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. You can hear with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I pick them, I'ma break them. I'm a main legend, they should go and see my jersey.
today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Matthew McCrane on for the extra point.
It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. They gonna need some there.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray. He completes this one to Mack. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Dolphins take over.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
On 1st down, Carr. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Carr to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Carr's pass.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Henry, the ball
The
carrier.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
7. Colts 6.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't
It
it?
certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
At the 41.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
At the 44-yard line.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
I told you to do that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Line 52. Cut.
To throw, it's Carr. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Carr's.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 56.
Now Murray off play action. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson.
Duke Johnson.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
and now Murray's going to set up the throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
7, Colts 6.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
To throw again, Murray. And he fires one incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Murray to air it out again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Colts 9. Dolphins.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Carr's pass.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 31-yard line.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr, and that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
36 yards on the punt with no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
28-yard line.
65.
Murray now on first down. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
From the gun, Murray. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Hurst. It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
at the 40.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Monday, down. 185. 90 is a mic. 6-man. Check girls, check girls.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To throw his car. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
To Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the
from the gun. Murray. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
That's good for a Colts.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. Off the draw, here's Johnson.
Duke Johnson.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. If you're going to blitz coming, and down he goes.
Murray sacked.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now they've got to find a way to get it back together.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack.
Murray's pass.
And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
14.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive. drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down, Murray.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's...
Third and 2, and here's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Carr now on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Murray again. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
21.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on second down, Carr. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Pass.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Dolphins.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
Second and 4.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the
On second and 11 now. Carr. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third.
Here's Carr. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They'll start with the option. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Shotgun now from Murray. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, Murray. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray now on first down. He completes this one to Mack. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A first down carry for Henry.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Murray. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's complete, right around the 8. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Carr's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
from the gun, Murray. And he slings one that's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, Murray. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 24.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and